I'm Andy Costello, your professional real estate broker. I'm here with Gail Zeck with the Friends of Hospice, Southwest Washington. Please share with us, what is Friends of Hospice, Southwest Washington?
Friends of Hospice Southwest Washington helps fund hospice and palliative care programs for Peace Health with Ray Hickey House, Community Home Health and Hospice, the Don and Elaine Heimbinger Hospice House, as well as Kaiser Hospice and Palliative Care patients.
That's a lot of responsibility that you have.
It's a lot of them.
Tell us how the organization began and the origin story.
Okay, it started when there were some wives of doctors that saw there was a need for people that were alone and they were in hospice and they had nobody or anything. And there was a little lady, 93 years old, who simply asked if she could be buried in a pink nightgown. And indeed, the ladies came up with a pink nightgown with ruffles, and she was granted her wish. Since then, it's grown and grown, and we help grant wishes for many of the hospice patients and palliative, whether it be medical equipment, whether it be gas cards for families to visit their families in hospice, and many, many other things.
Wow, that's amazing that you're helping people at that time, at the end of life. What's been one of the biggest challenges that the organization has faced or is currently facing?
Raising funds, always raising funds, and that's for all of the charities and 501c3s. That's what we're all about. We're here to raise funds, and the more funds we raise, the more we can support all of our missions. And it's always about raising funds, finding new ways to raise funds, finding people that will help support.
Yes, that makes sense. The organization has probably survived a lot ups and downs. What would you say has been the factor that you attribute the success to so far?
Volunteers. We're 100% volunteers. We have no paid staff, and so all of our volunteers give 100%, and we're growing and growing each year. You know, hospice is a scary word, but for those that have encountered hospice, that word becomes a blessing.
That's a powerful testament to what you
That's
do.
true.
What is one thing you'd want to share with the community about Friends of Hospice Southwest Washington?
Once again, is that hospice is a very important in our community, in that we do support families and people in hospice. Again, as I said, whether it's medical equipment or whether it's giving a party for somebody that has nobody and they are in their final days. There's so many, many things that the community doesn't know, that hospice is not just about dying. You know, people live until they die.
That's a very powerful statement. If you could put the message on a billboard, what would you want it to say about Friends of Hospice Southwest Washington?
Come join us. We're not only a fundraising organization, but we're a fun organization. We have lots of fun and lots of laughs. And believe it or not, the word hospice isn't a sad word at all. It's a blessing.
That's very very true. Tell everybody, if they want to get involved, learn more, what's the best way to reach out to the organization?
Well, we do have a website, and that is friends-of-hospice.org. And we also hold monthly meetings, and you could always contact me personally. And again, Gail Zeck, and I can actually give you my phone number, 360-921-0876.
Thank you so much, Gail. I really appreciate your time. Thank you, everybody, for watching and learning a little bit more about Friends of Hospice Southwest Washington, and I will see you next week. Take
Thank
care.
you.